Hello everyone, this is going to be our first full demo video of TheraSoar. I wanted to kind of be very grateful for all the people who supported us in making TheraSoar the first of its kind trauma-informed record-keeping software. It's meant and designed with the intention of helping therapists improve and build their quality of relationship with their clients, not just in terms of their clinical practice and effectiveness of treatment, but also in terms of how they interact with the clients and how AI particularly can assist them in that whole process. It's designed from the ground up, recognizing trauma-informed principles of safety, trust, transparency, and also support. And I think every single aspect of this software is designed with that intention. There are many features that we will be going over today, particularly with TheraSoar. And my intention is to take you through it in as many details as possible. One thing that I will kind of do in this video as well is put chapters on the bottom of the video to make sure that you can skip ahead as you need in order to go through the videos and answer the specific questions that you're looking for. TheraSoar is full with a lot of different details, and every single detail is designed with the intention of helping you as an individual practitioner, you as an organizational practitioner, get all the information that you need about your practice. So let's start with the dashboard. Our dashboard is a day at a glance. It really shows you, the sessions that you have done yesterday, the sessions that you did, tomorrow's sessions, and any requested sessions. If you're an organizational using therapist working underneath them, you'll be able to see all the therapists, and then you'll be able to kind of filter the therapists that you want to look for particularly. Even see your payments, the number of payments that have been made, and number of sessions that have been appointed as well. As a solo practitioner, you can even schedule if the session has been completed, if the payment has been updated, and if for those who haven't seen our client's portal video, every client that you have gets their own individual portal as well. And so they can actually actively update the payments also. It's going to be online sessions, and directly from here you can even edit your logs or write down administrative notes. Administrative notes are your collective notes that you share with your client, and the client will be able to see them with their portal directly as well. The intention behind this particular dashboard is to give you a glance of all the events that are taking place. You might notice it that as I start to engage with it and I start to use it, you will notice more information kind of popping up in it as well. Then we have the calendar. The calendar is again designed, so what we wanted to do was make sure that the therapist doesn't have to click too many times to make sure that they have all the information available for them. We wanted it to be as less of a click as possible. So from their own portal, they will be able to see the sessions that they have, and if they click here directly, again, it will open up this card for us, similar to how it opened up in the dashboard as well. Card. This is the data of the sessions that are there, and you can access it from any point, if it's your dashboard, if it's your calendar, anything. And as soon as you change the status, what it will do is it will also help you change the color, so you know how many sessions you've completed and how many sessions there are still there. It also guides you into understanding if their payments have been done, and it also links up to our financial setup as well. We now are very proud to announce as well that we have the Google synchronization option as well. So what that means is that your clients can synchronize their calendar as well from their portal, in which they'll be able to get a reminder directly from Google as well. And similarly, your therapist or you as a therapist can synchronize this calendar directly with your Google Calendar as well, giving you updates about your sessions and when they are going to be happening. Also, moving forward, you can even look at your sessions from a month's view, or if you want to look at it on a daily view, all the details become really easily accessible for you. If you have any notifications or reminders, they directly will come on the screen as well. Again, so the intention is to have a very clear and simple layout of the software, helping anyone to see the details for it. One thing that I feel is a good turning point right now is that how do we make this trauma informed, right? And how do we make this software intentional with its support of improving the therapeutic relationship? So what the AI can do is that it can link all your clients' logs together, keeping separate accounts for each client. And as you write down the software, as you write down the demo, what it'll do is it'll give you a brief or suggestions of feedback about the session. One thing that I wanted to kind of add is that you have this in your specific format that you want to write. So for example, if you want to write a particular soap session, that can happen as well. And if you want to have any other informations about any of these points, you can add those as well. You can add your own personalized templates into this format. If you open up the software extend button, you can even record and you can just choose the format that you feel more comfortable with, and you can upload your own format as well. And if you record the sessions, then what will happen is that the AI will directly change the sessions into your own SOAP format as well. Again, it operates from a non-pathogenic point of view, really making sure that you're getting the most effective way of transferring your logs directly onto the notes in order to give it the least amount of time as well. As you do all of these things, one thing that can also be done again is intended to kind of give you suggestions about your sessions. So for example, if I have a log, then you can see that each of these logs are meant and designed to give you certain feedbacks about what can be done in the next session and how you can use this information to help improve not just the regulation of the client, your attunement with the client, and even the intention is to kind of support you to build the relationship and effectiveness of treatment as you kind of move forward. All of this is done with the ease of just a few steps. If you have multiple users in your setup, then you can add all of the users by just simply inviting them to the software. As you invite them, the software will give them their own personalized portals also. And so they will have specific personalized portals, which then you can assign roles to. So in the settings, you can directly go and just assign what are the roles that a person can see. If you have providers working with you, you can select what kind of permissions you want to grant them, allowing them to see whether you want them to be able to see your finances. If you have an admin team, you can even kind of select whether you want to have the visibility of forms or inquiries or any other things. So it allows you to really customize and select what kind of roles you want to assign to what kind of people in your team, and the users becomes a really easy way to manage all of that systems. Your client is basically your client files. It really shows you all the data regarding your client. If you select this, what you'll be able to see is who's a prospect client who has potentially inquired about your session. As we go into the inquiry form, you'll be able to have a better view of that. If you go into this particular session, this particular client, you'll be able to see their logs. You'll be able to ask the AI particularly specific. Analysis can also be done here. Right, so this is the analysis that helps you see the information about what happened and also administrative notes. So you really don't have to worry about losing your content, right? It can just really show you what you need in a glance, and so it really gets you to have all of the specific data in one place. You can have information about your past sessions as well, whether the client showed up, did not show up, and even the payments also. One other advantage is that directly from this portal, you can upload evidences, you can see, and someone can even download the invoices that are there. So if you want to see the invoice evidence that's there, from the client's portal, they can be uploaded and even directly downloaded. Again, making things a lot more simpler for you about managing your invoicing and billing as well. Messaging is another portal system. So again, our intention was to decrease the use of separate channels of communication such as WhatsApp, or making everything into this portal as easily and as directly as possible. So again, using this messaging format, clients can directly message from their own personalized portal to the therapist directly, and they will be able to have those conversations with the client in order to ask them about something. They'll be able to even message the admin as well regarding anything as well, regarding any particular conversations they have. So again, this is intended with making it a lot more easier to communicate with the clients. You can even send specific links, resources that you want directly from here. And again, it just makes a space where your conversations are safe They are secure, they are specifically all in one particular area, just making things a lot more stable for this. Okay. Then we move forward into the resources section. So restart basically all the resources such as PDF documents that you have, that you share very regularly. It could be a feelings letter, anger letter. It could be a CBT format resource as well. It could be a write-up. It could be a resource. Sometimes what happens is you have your resources saved in all these different areas, and what you would like is you would like all of them to be in that one place. And so what you can do is you can just directly add or upload the resources here, give it the tag, and then what can happen is that you can directly share them from this space only. And again, the intention behind the resource section is again with the intention of knowing that it is the resourcing, the regulation that really helps you become much more effective in connecting with your nervous system, and also in becoming more available, attuned as a client, as a therapist. And so the intention is to have all of this in one place. Even when your clients will end the sessions, the resources are available to them post their therapy ending as well. So their portal is available for them regardless of whether they have completed the sessions, and you can have unlimited client portals in this setup. Then you have the billings. Billing is again an intention is to kind of really show with you what are the options that you have, how many people have scheduled it, how many people have shown for the sessions. It really gives you everything all in one glance. And the intention is to make it as effective and as clear as possible for either an organization or as a therapist individually practicing as well. To make it so simple that the efforts that are sometimes taken, or the dysregulation that sometimes comes with the follow-ups of payments, the intention is to make it just a little bit more easier to have everything in just that one particular place. Then my favorite part that's coming up is forms, right? So forms is something that is used by therapists in many different formats, right? So whether it's a contract, whether it's a counseling guideline, whether it's any other formats that's kind of done, forms are very actively used to make sure that our documentation is complete, and every organization has their own unique format. So what we are able to do now is we're able to create a form. Either we can have our own personalized form that can be uploaded here directly, or we can even generate a form, right? And what you can see is that it will directly generate a form for you, making it a lot more easier and accessible for you to then share it directly with your clients as well. So whether it is a form that is for the purpose of having audio consent, whether it's any other format as well, you can edit it. You can make sure that if there's a contract that you give to your clients, you can make it mandatory or require them to directly fill it up as well. So, and again, what it will do is it will kind of so what it'll do is it'll make it so much easier for you to kind of just save it, and it just makes all this work a lot more effective, and you can directly send all your forms from this space only. And then we have inquiries. So inquiries is another section that we have. Inquiries has a link, and so what you can see is that as soon as the client adds an inquiry, it gets this kind of form. And so what happens is that you have your name, your client. You can even set up the status of the inquiry in which where it is, and what it does is it also not just becomes a management software for your records where you can keep it, but it also becomes a safe software where you will be able to get all the new customers that are coming in a particular place, helping you follow up. So they directly go into the system. There have been many times when a therapist might not have a slot available, and someone has reached out to them, and when they had the slot available, they weren't able to find the contact. So this really helps you manage any incoming clients that you have that you want to put into a pending space, and that where it can kind of come in as well. So I really hope that this demo really fully shows all the different aspects of the software that's being done. It is intended to be as simple and easy to use, making it user-friendly for therapists, and making sure that they are able to find the maximum benefit of all their admin roles or all their admin tasks in the least amount of time. And I really hope you are able to try this out and see the benefits of it, similar to how we have as well. Thank you for your time, and I really appreciate the work that you guys are doing.